Hey guys, welcome back to Bollypiano. In today's lesson, I'm going to be looking at the song Duniyaa, our easy piano arrangement for it. Okay, so in this lesson, I'll be doing things a bit differently. I'll demonstrate the first couple of bars and then break it down, then move on to the next couple of bars and then break that down as well. So that it's just easier for the learning. Okay, so this is how the intro sounds. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and. Okay, so I just want to point out that the original key is actually in G minor, but I've transposed it to A minor so that it's just easier and we don't have to worry about any black keys. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Since we're not playing the left and the right hand simultaneously, we can just go ahead and look at both hands together. So my right thumb and my right pinky finger are going to be placed on C and G respectively, and my left middle finger is going to be placed on F as the starting note. So this is how it goes. Alright, now we continue playing C and G in our right hand, and all that's happening is the left hand is going to be stepping up a whole tone. So from F we're going to go to G, then we're going to go to A, just like this. Alright, and in the fourth one, our left hand goes back down to G, and then we're going to be playing the following notes in the right hand. So with our index finger, alright, so let's just try and put that together. 5, 6, 7, and. Alright, and then we repeat the sequence again. Alright. Okay, now comes the part when the lyrics actually kick in. So we have a lot more going on the right hand. And because of that, I'm gonna now count on top of what I play, just so that you know how the timing works. Alright, so once we're done with the last, okay, then we have the following pickup notes. Okay, notice how I'm actually starting with my index finger so that it's just easier to play the rest of the notes. Alright, so these are your pickup notes, 3, and then we begin. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3, 4. Alright, I'll play that once without the counts. Here we go. Alright. The left hand is very simple. We're doing the same thing as we did before. We're going to start off with F with our middle finger, move up to G, and then go up to A, then go back down to G. Alright? So, again, from the pickup notes, we have alright, and then we go back into okay, so let's just put that together from the top. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and. remember, ring finger for the pickup notes. Okay, I'll play that one more time at the actual speed. Here we go. 7 and. Okay. All right, now I'll just demonstrate the next part, the next couple of bars. Here we go. Okay. So, a lot going on the right hand, but I'll break it down, don't worry. So, once again, I'm going to be playing the pickup notes starting with my ring finger. Okay. And then we go 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Alright? So, even though this whole part is really fast, you can see that my hand does not really go anywhere because I've effectively used my fingers to play each note. Okay, so do try and use the exact fingering that I'm also using to play the keys. It will just make your playing a lot more smoother. Okay, let's try that without the counts. Here we go. All right. Now in the left hand, what we're doing is we're just making the sound more full. So instead of just playing one note, we're now just going to be playing the chord. So instead of just playing F, we're going to play F major, and instead of G, we'll be playing G major. All right. So there's no need to learn the left hand chord, so you can pretty much pick it up while I'm playing the right hand. Okay, so both the right and the left hand, here we go. All right. I'll play that one more time, and then we'll move on. Again, starting with the ring finger. All right. Moving on. So now our pickup notes are, notice how this time it's my pinky finger that's starting the pickup notes. All right. And then we go 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and okay. So once without the counts, very slowly from the pickup. All right. And the left hand will be playing the same chords, F, G, A, and then back to G. So I'll just go for it and demonstrate these bars with the left hand. Okay. From the pickup, again, remember pinky finger. And here we go. All right, one more time. 5, 6, 7. Okay, and now we come to our last part of this tutorial, where I'll just cover a bit of the instrumental that comes right after the verse. So we have okay. So once again, I'll break it down. The right hand. Okay, again, very important. It's best to start with your fourth finger, ring finger. So we go 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Okay, I'm going to pause here because the finger technique that I use here is a little complicated, but it will help. So after we're done with and we do a slight jump. So again, I'm starting it with my ring finger. So the last 4 notes that I play, notice how I press down on B with my thumb, and then I actually play the C with my 4th finger, and then move on to playing the last 2 notes with my 2nd and 3rd finger. All right, I do this because I want to play the C, which comes next, with my 4th finger again. Okay, so one more time from the jump. Alright, 1, 4, 2, 3, back to 4. Then we have alright, so notice how I went from 3 to 1 so that I can easily play the A and the G with my 5th and 4th finger respectively. Alright, so I'll just play that again. I'll play the last 2 bars again. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4 E and a. Alright. Okay, so I'll play that one more time without the counts. Okay, and we have basically no additional chords. It's always going to be either F, G, A minor, or E. So I'll just play both the right and the left hand, and this time you can just choose to pay more attention to the left hand. All right, here we go. There you go. This is the first part of our tutorial, our easy tutorial for Duniyaa. So before finishing off the lesson, I'll just put all 3 sections together and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, here we go. There you have it. This is the first part of our Duniyaa tutorial, and I'll see you guys in part 2 very soon. Thank you guys for listening. See you soon.